My name is Patty. I'm retired and I'm a full-time grandma. This house is a little over 1,700 square foot, just about 30 minutes north of Georgetown, Texas. Summers can get pretty brutal here. I wanted a higher efficiency home, so my electric bills weren't gonna be through the roof and bugs weren't gonna come in, because I've experienced that too. The AC was super important for me going into this. Insulation was super important. The roof and the windows. I was watching YouTube and following some high performance builders. I happened upon a video from Jordan, and I saw him using rigid foam insulation in that. And at the end of the video, he had contact information. So I reached out to Jordan after the end of that video to schedule a consultation.
So this is an interesting house. She lives alone. Her son comes from time to time in the winter to live with her. And then she's also got grandkids that live close locally. So they won't be staying here, but when they're here, it's got to be able to open up. So she already had a good feel for what she wanted. In any build, there's always going to be this balancing act between performance or aesthetics and budget. I mean, there's just no two ways around it. I think the places where it pays the most dividends early on to invest in is, like I said, any of the things that have to do with the exterior envelope and you can't get to and change later. In 10 years, if she says, nope, you're right, Jordan, we're going to replace those door handles because they're the worst things ever. You pop them off, you put them on, you're done. Versus with the exterior insulation that we did on this, once the brick's up, you're not going back. You can't go back. You can't do a better wall assembly 10 years down the road economically. There's just no way of doing it. You're pulling all the brick off. It's going to be more expensive than building the house in the first place to try to do that. So we really tried to put our money in the things that both matter the most and are also the hardest to change down the road. There's a lot of insulation products available out there, but for us to keep the total wall thickness thinner and to make it a more standard build, we didn't want our insulation to be super thick. Polyiso is one of the best options to have the highest R value, the highest insulation value per thickness, right? So I can get a lot more out of Polyiso per inch than I could with a different insulation product. Atlas makes a great product, and then because it's Polyiso in 2 layers of 3/4 inch, we're able to get a very high insulation value. We're able to stagger our seams so that we don't have any seams that are letting energy out, and it's just a really light, easy insulation to put up. And when we wrap the whole thing, it just becomes this little, inverted Yeti cooler.
I got my first bill for this, and it was during that cold snap. My electric bill was under $100 for a month, my first month. I enjoy the house. I really enjoy the house. It's great for the kids. They love being outside. They can dig stuff and run, and so this is the perfect place for them. Definitely like a forever house. My kids can have this when I'm gone if they choose.